he'd originally bought for his own son's family. His son was living in America. Pride filled his voice whenever he mentioned his grandchildren. A lonely old man in the countryside, he reminded the wife of her own father, living alone on the island. Over the next week, the Suzuki family stayed at the farm. They rounded up every escaped pig. After the work was done, life slowed down. Suzuki chopped firewood. His daughter learned to sew. They grew comfortable with physical labor, experiencing a rural life they'd never known in the city. One evening, the farmer offered an invitation. If they didn't mind, they could stay forever. Suzuki understood. The old man was lonely. He considered it. But this time, he thought about his wife's feelings first. She was worried about her father too, so he chose to keep going. The farmer loaded them up with smoked pork. Their baskets overflowed with food. They set off again, fully stocked. The road ahead felt lighter, but just a few miles later, a river blocked their path. Suzuki built a raft from rope and wood. They loaded their supplies on top. The family waded across together, gripping the raft. They made it to the other side. Suzuki and his son went back for the bicycles. Then the rain came. The river swelled. The current ripped the raft and Suzuki downstream. The three survivors rushed to find him. All they found on the riverbank was his toupee. They broke down crying. Without a husband, without a father. The three of them followed the railroad tracks in silence. They ate smoked pork as they walked, but the scent attracted stray dogs. A pack of feral dogs attacked, stole every piece of meat. In the chaos, the wife fell down a slope, broke her leg. The dogs devoured everything. The family tried to move on, but the pack followed. Just as the dogs closed in, a train whistle pierced the air. They climbed aboard a steam locomotive. A conductor bandaged the wife's leg. They were safe, but thinking of Suzuki, all three cried again. Suzuki wasn't dead. The river had carried him to the far bank downstream. He woke up, dragged himself to a field near the tracks. Completely spent, he lay down and waited to die. Then, a steam train appeared on the horizon. He tried to shout. Nothing came out. He remembered the waterproof signal flare his son had given him. He lit it. Smoke rose above his head. His wife spotted the smoke from the train window. Suzuki was pulled aboard. The family of four reunited. His wife handed back the toupee, but Suzuki threw it out the window. That kind of false dignity didn't matter anymore. For the first time, Suzuki started talking to his kids. Really talking. He told them about the time he traveled to Kagoshima to ask their grandfather for his wife's hand in marriage. The kids were fascinated. Before, all three of them had been lost in their devices. Suzuki never would have shared something like this. Day 108. The Suzuki family arrived in Kagoshima. His wife spotted her father fishing by the shore. After 3 months of traveling, they'd finally found a place to stop. 2 years and 126 days after the blackout, the Suzukis have been living on the island for over 2 years. The son and Suzuki go out to sea every day as fishermen. The daughter learned to weave at the village textile workshop. No devices, no internet, but they feel this life is more than enough. Quiet, happy. One morning, Suzuki is jolted awake by an alarm clock. He steps outside. Soft music plays from a public speaker. Streetlights flicker on, one by one. They all understand. After more than 2 years, the power is back. The rural life felt like a dream, and everyone in it is now waking up. Though filled with longing, the Suzuki family returns to Tokyo, back to modern life. On the surface, things look the same, but something between them has quietly, permanently changed. The kids aren't glued to their screens anymore. They understand their mother's sacrifices. Suzuki pays attention to his wife and children.